From my rotting body, flowers shall grow, and I am in them. And that is eternity.
Who said that?
He did.
Is this a friend? Relative?
He was a friend of mine. He was murdered, actually.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
Well, I'll tell you. This happened 2 years ago. I don't know if it made the papers. So, Martin here was a friend of mine from way back. He was always very religious. He ended up joining the Third Order of St. Francis, became a blue friar. Can you believe it? So yeah, Martin's a friar for like 8 or 9 years when he starts getting really interested in flowers. And I mean really interested, like obsessed. He could tell you the Latin name of any flower. He could tell you which flowers will grow in low light, which flowers thrive in warmer climates, ideal pH levels, you name it. This guy knew flowers like nobody's business. So we started growing flowers at the monastery. It was pretty amazing. He had every kind of flower you could possibly imagine. He was like the Michelangelo of flowers. People started coming from all over to see his flowers, so naturally people started asking, can I buy some flowers from you? Can you put together a bouquet for my mom's funeral? Can you make me a special I'm sorry bouquet for my wife? And he does it. He helps people out. That was just the kind of guy he was. I've given my life to God, and I like to do what I can to share God's beauty with other people, is what he'd say. He'd always say that. He wants to keep helping people, but he doesn't have the time anymore, so he starts thinking about opening up a flower shop of his own, you know? And all the proceeds go to the monastery. But here's the thing. I don't know if you know this, but the world of florists is fiercely competitive and very territorial. And it all started with this guy named Leonard. Now, Leonard owns his own flower shop, Green Thumb. It's probably like the best flower shop in the city. He's got like 56 five-star reviews on Yelp. And Leonard's been hearing all about Martin's success, and Leonard's not happy. None of the florists are. So he sends Martin a warning. Now, if it were me, I would have been scared, but not Martin. Maybe it's because he's a man of God and threats don't scare him, or maybe it's because he doesn't believe it's a credible threat or whatever, but he goes all in and goes ahead with his plans to open his shop, finds a space, gets a building permit, and the florists do everything they can to stop him. Nothing seems to work, and Martin, he's going forward with his flower shop. Now, I know what you're thinking. A florist cutting off somebody's ear to discourage somebody else from becoming a florist, I know. But, see, it's not as simple as that. So there's this guy named Jack, and Jack is, well, let's just say Jack was pretty well connected. You know, Jack gets a lot of poppies from Martin. See where I'm going with this? Poppies.
Yeah, so, like, an opium thing.
Like a heroin thing, yeah. So Martin provides all these poppies for Jack, and Jack likes Martin's poppies because Martin's poppies have 6 times more sap than a regular poppy. I don't know if Martin bred these poppies himself to be this way, but you get 6 times as much sap from the same amount of poppies, or you get the same amount of sap from 6 times less poppies. Either way, I'm sure Martin didn't do the math to understand just how valuable these poppies were to certain types of people. Jack's got the market cornered on these poppies now. Jack's ruthless. I mean, Jack would rather have Martin dead than have these poppies getting into the hands of his competition. Martin's only a week out from his grand opening of his shop, and that's when Jack hires this guy, Hugh. Hugh's a contractor, and he does 2 kinds of contracts. The kind where you build a house for someone, and the kind where you go into a monastery and open a friar's throat for someone. Hugh is no joke. There was this one time outside a movie theater, he killed like, I don't know how many it was, a lot of people. You remember hearing about that on the news? Yeah, probably not. There's a lot of people though. Like 12, I think. So Hugh, he studies Martin. Watches him coming and going night and day until he's got Martin's schedule on lock. And then Then Hugh makes his move. He's got this old revolver that belonged to his grandfather. It's untraceable. Hugh did his homework all right. He knows exactly where Martin goes on Thursdays. So he goes to where Martin is and, bam, shoots him in the back of the head. And that was it. Martin was only 38. All those other florists, they tried to stop him. But I guess it's true what they say. That only Hugh can prevent florist friars. April Fools. I don't even know this bloke.